Hi, my name's Lost Ninja. You are watching... Oh, heck, I haven't changed that. We've got a bit of time. I'll change that on screen so you know what I do. All the hard work I put in. Yeah, we're in the process of booting into, or starting, loading terrain or whatever. Reticulating splines, perhaps, of episode 41 of Series 3. This is Lost Ninja playing Darkosto's Invasion Modpack version 1.0.7. Prior to me returning here, the game crashed. So I'm on day 165. I thought it was a bit later than that, but and I know what's causing these crashes. It is that Tesla. Although to be fair, part of it is just the sheer number of mobs there. So I need that sword there. So yeah, we'll there's a lot of pig zombies there. Is there a way of seeing how many entities there are? There used to be. I don't know if you can do it nowadays. I have got Optifine loaded. Oh well, that explains that. It shouldn't be loaded. I tried to switch it off. See entities. I think I've got 270. 269 entities. But I don't know. I could be wrong. I mean, it's unusual, but we're going to have to come up with a better way than this Tesla coil, because it is it keeps crashing the not the server, the client, the game client, which is an issue. Yeah, we're a thunderstorm at the moment. Not in game, outside. So if you hear any really loud noises, it's not my stomach. I like to think I'm killing one mob every time I hit them. I think that I'm not, probably. That is an enormous spider. And in Britain, when you say an enormous spider, we're not talking tarantula size, we're talking, you know, big. I'm not going to throw it out in the rain, it might get struck by lightning. And that wouldn't be nice. I like spiders. I don't like spiders near me, but I do like spiders. They eat flies, and I don't like flies. That thing, though, could probably eat an elephant. And 1 second. Actually, no. The problem is they get them that size, and I get to the feeling that it's too big to actually stick to the wall still. Right. Seems to be a better angle for killing them. If I had the skeletons on, that would soften them up, because the skeletons and the pig zombies don't seem to like each other. They spend a lot of time attacking each other. How are we doing? We're on 156, and something keeps hitting me. Stop hitting me, whatever you are. Whoever you are, stop doing it. It's not nice, it's not big, it's not clever. And I don't need it. Okay, now I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll just go and drop that off. Yeah, blazes don't die as often. I think what I might do, instead of doing the getting rid of the Tesla coil yet, I might do it eventually. I think what I might do to start with is get a chemical thrower, also from Immersive Engineering. It really is crazy, this. what I was trying to find out was how much stuff was in the item mod. There's stuff sitting on top of it. I was thinking it might have run out. I think the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to drop it into peaceful for a bit, just to let the ones that are inside it that aren't coming through because they're trying to break down the walls with their fireballs. They're not going to do it. Yeah, there's not enough oomph in their fireballs to do that sort of thing. Oh my god, that's a lot of stuff. That is why we've got that. There's no arrows. Oh, because they won't be spawning. We get rid of all that lot and all that lot and that. To be honest, I'd probably get rid of all the rotten flesh. Yeah, get rid of all the rotten flesh. That's a bit better. We should have dropped more ingots and less nuggets, but I suppose I can't. Beggars can't be choosers. I haven't been off to do any of the exploring. I've got a really good book on the go at the moment. It's I can't remember what it's called, or I'll tell you. It's basically a fantasy series. There's 6 books in it, and it's something like the. I think the one I'm reading at the moment is the Emerald Chimera, but I could be wrong. Anyway, there's 6 books in the series. It's written by a woman who I think is American, which is hardly surprising. And I'm quite enjoying the series. And when I finished the last episode, I thought, well, I'll just leave this running for a bit so you can absorb some nuggets and stuff. And then the game crashed, so I didn't bother with that. Anyway, what I'm thinking of doing is putting a piston in probably there, sticky piston, just to bung up the passageway. In fact, I'm going to do that right now, so that I can work in there without worrying about the and being dripped on as well. Believe it or not, I've got a window that's. Oh, I haven't got any levers. Right, well, I'll do it the old-fashioned way then. The window that does most of the light in my room is above my head. Yeah, I know. Most other countries have serious lightning and stuff. Britain's not really. Oh, bugger! I had forgotten about that. Right, so we need something to stick it on. That's easy enough. I'll have one of those. So it's strange actually, because lightning. Pistons, I would have thought would be the least likely blocks to fall, because I would have thought that they've got like I mean they're tile entities, aren't they? Or are they? Maybe they're not tile entities. Okay. I think actually that might just asphyxiate the mobs underneath it, but we'll see. The problem is because of the way the mob trap works. If it were, you know, proper spawners, it wouldn't be so bad. But because they're sorry, not proper spawners. They are proper spawners. I mean, if they were like powered spawners, is what I'm trying to say. I could, you know, I could get around it that way. But because it's not, I'm a bit sort of stuck. And those, that one. Get rid of that. Right, so let's go put all this lot away. I don't need it out at the moment. And then grab all of these. No, I'm going to grab those yet. That's a lot, isn't it? Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll get a bag out. There's the thunder. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but it's rumbling around us. Quite often where we are, I think it must be just the way that the landscape is around us. We'll get thunderstorms that will go up one side of us and rumble around for a bit, and then, well, it always sounds like they're going away down the other side. It sounds like they're circling us. I don't think they actually do that. It's a bit full, isn't it? Well, actually, I think I'm going to pen them up in there. I'm going to move the Tesla coil so it's actually in the room with them. Possibly on the other side of that wall, but more likely further over. I'll just get the... if we look at the room itself. The problem I've got... Oh, yeah, there we go. The problem I've got is I have no way of stopping them spawning because they're just normal spawners. And light levels on for blazes and thingies don't make any difference. So let's get the Tesla coil going for now, and we will put we'll get the swords that I've just lost. There's not. To be fair, there's not that. I'm not getting a lot out of this, and I prefer it if I could automate the system, but well, look, I've got 21 there at the moment. Let's just grab all of this lot and dump it into there and see how many we end up with. Not that. I'll leave that for now. So 21 to 127. So that was quite a good haul there. And there'll be more from the swords. So yeah, 124 at the moment. Obviously, I've got to repair the swords. But that's not costing me anything because it's doing it all through an automated machine sort of thing. No, I don't want to do that. Alright, put that away as well. I might end up needing both of those for that amount of swords. I normally have like 18 or so. That's pretty much a full... That is a full inventory. Well, this is why I wish I could automate it. There might be a way of doing it, but because all of the automated crafting pretty much has been restricted out of it, I don't think it's going to happen. To be honest, I'd like to try... there's a couple of other changes. I'd like to make the raiders stop getting harder at a certain point. But that and getting rid of the restriction on automated crafting. Preferably by adding one of the applied energy sticks or you know, refined storage or whatever. I would love to just try playing this mod just as a mod pack. Sorry, this mod pack as a mod pack, not as a challenge pack. Well, to be honest, I'm quite enjoying this. 2 more to do. Didn't need the second one, good. But oh, I don't know. Are they called chunks now? Let's look at gold. I've only got the 2, but what are they called? P-I-E. I just wonder if I got any others. I've got some iron, but they're of note. Not much better. Right then, so I still need to undo my exploring. I was going to do it off camera. I'm not going to bother, to be honest. Now I found out what might be wrong with this. Yeah, look, if you look at the durability on it, it's gone stupidly low. Apparently it's a bug in the mod that eventually it will wrap round so that it has a negative durability, at which point it will disappear or something. Although some people say once it gets a negative one, you fire another shot and it comes back to where it should be. I don't think it does, though, to be honest. Right, if I put it there, I know where it is, so we'll put it there, and just going to do something. I'll need to relog as well. Right, at this point I need to turn off and relog. I will be back shortly. Apologies for this. Disconnect. I want to fix that crossbow without having to get a new one back in. Oh, well, no. Perhaps I ought to change that. I'm going to try and fix that crossbow without getting a new one in. There we go. It might not work. In fact, I'm fairly certain it's not going to work because the value that I was expecting there didn't happen. Oh well, it's worth a try. Right, so I will need to find another way around that, or just dispense using the crossbow. The problem is, it is the most powerful weapon I've got, and the level of the mobs now with the raid difficulty 20, it's realistically, if I say right, I'm not going to bother with this crossbow anymore, or I'm just going to spend all my diamonds making new ones, which I'm not, basically. Oh, why is that gone now? Oh well, didn't know that. Right, that says it should have 384 durability, except I don't think it should, you know. Don't think so. Right, let's see. 100 million RF. Well, that worked anyway. It's going to take years to charge. Well, actually, no, I thought it'd be full. That's why I did it. Right, I'm just going to briefly... oh, don't tell me I closed the program down. Please don't tell me I closed the program down. I did. Bugger. Yes, I shouldn't be doing this on screen. What the heck? I don't care. What the weatherman says when the weatherman says it's raining. You'll never hear me complaining. I'm sick of sunshine. Yeah, I've got a scratty computer. You can't see me doing this, but I'm telling you, I've got a scratty computer. I'm glad you can't see me doing this. I'd be teaching you all bad habits. And then I'd get thrown off YouTube for teaching people bad habits. Well, it's possible. Unlikely, but... No, alright, it's not likely to happen, to be fair. Right, so let us go back into there. And I'll tell you what, the other thing... the thing is, you're going to lose it next time I go out with it, if I don't fix it. So I'm going to try something much more serious. Value is outside the... oh, I can do that. Let's do... I don't know, because I don't know what an S is. I assume it's a single. Short tag. It's not an int. It says short. That's a 25535, isn't it? 25535. Short. Oh, I don't know. I think it's right. We'll see what happens. It might just not work. It might crash the game. The thing is, I know if it does crash the game, I know what's caused the crash. If you see what I mean. Oh, excuse me. Right, we're actually wanting to try and find the dark steel boots, where we can remove that to 10 million, 100 million. Sorry, wasn't it? Energy upgrade. There we go. Essentially, it's not 10 million, is it? It's only 1 million. Thinking about it. Of course, you'd want to look when I got back in game. You see, so I can't just sneakily get it past you and stuff. Energy upgrade level 3. Yeah, max input 10,000, max output 10,000. Although that doesn't seem to do anything at the moment. Right, so we'll save that and we'll rejoin the game. Oh, I love the MBT editor. Once you get the hang of it, even if you're not quite certain what a short tag is, it's short is a programming term or database term or something, isn't it? I'm just not certain what a short is in size. I think it's FFFF. Oh no, that's, yeah, I don't know. Let's see what it says. It hasn't changed at all. That's alright then. And my boots are back to how they should be. A million, yeah. Right. That hasn't changed it at all. So what I'm going to do is quickly, I'm going to stick it in there, see if that does anything. No, it says it's prepared. That is going to vanish the first time I use it. Well, maybe not the first time, but if not the first time, soon after. Oh, we've got one there as well. And now that is strange, because I shouldn't have one there as well. Well, that's a duplicate then, because I didn't have... I had the one. I don't know about that. Level 5. Level 5. So they are the same bow. I don't know. I'll put that back in my bag for now. We'll see. Right then, what do I want to do? Run away to sea. That sounds like a good plan. I want to go and find some coal. I want to go and find. Basically, I want to go and find resources. And I know just the way to do it. Just the way to do it. Because I need... well, I'm going to need diamonds. Diamonds is the big one. I need diamonds to get anywhere. Oh, and I can tell you what I can do, though. So I've gone off that idea. I can I don't think I need to do it that way, do I? I can just there we go. Get rid of all those. I can probably get rid of those as well, actually. I'm not going to. I could do if I wanted to. Ah, I wonder. You think the problem with this is that when I'm away, it doesn't... it might be, you know. It might well be. I might not have enough claimable chunks there. Yeah, that might now work better. Right, so we're going off on an exploration. I don't know. I think I can make the turret from... I suppose the answer to that would be to actually just put it down there, wouldn't it? 'Cause I know where it is. That turret there. And I had some bullets as well. I don't know what happened to those. Still got the bullets from that turret. I might need a bit of power. Well, no, basically the issue I've got is this thing here just keeps causing crashes. Which is... It's not... I don't know. I've got power there, so that should... Just putting it down there should do it, shouldn't it? Put that in there, see what happens, I suppose. Oh, that's the wrong sort of bullet. Bugger. Or perhaps better put, as the wrong sort of turret. Oh, let's swap turrets around. Basically, if this works, I might as well just put a laser turret down there and be done with it. No, the issue I was having was the... you see where I've got the little gun thing? Not the gun thing, what's it? That's the gun turret I wanted. And base tier 1, I think, would do that. Right, okay, basically the issue I was having was the guns would not fire because... apparently the gun turret does not work on her. Oh, it's a tier 2, that's why. So, what happened to the tier... I've just destroyed a tier 1 base. Oh no! That's the one I want then. Right. Yeah. They would not fire at things that had their heads obscured. So they wouldn't fire at its feet. And because I've got like a half slab there, they wouldn't fire through the half slab at them. And when I put the half slab at the bottom, yeah, half the shots missed. I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to put put it up a level, just to make it a little bit more, ooh. Why it's doing that? Now, I'll put that down next, with that on top of it. Oh, that on top of it. But it's tracking. It's a shame that the bullets don't seem to come out of the actual gun. But that's definitely working. We put the Tesla on as well. Nothing in there will survive. That went well. So I wanted to see what the recipe for that is. Oh, that's the copper, gunpowder and lead. 16, so it's not actually all that expensive either, is it? Laser would be better there. Right, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to... oh, wrong thing. I'm going to unchunk load it, so when I'm not here, it's not going to do anything. I'm now in wilderness. Right, and then we'll go for a wander. Oh, hang on, let's just see what we've got in there. I don't want that, or that. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go for a wander. All on. I'm going to start down here somewhere. In fact, I'm going to start here, I think. Nice long way away. That's a 273. Teleport. just turn them all off again. Except for that one. Because I liked... Oop, no. Let's zoom out again. Yeah, basically, I'm going to keep using this crossbow with this particular design until it vanishes. Then I'll use the other one out of my bag, and when that vanishes, I will spawn a new one in. Because, as far as I'm concerned, it's a bug, and with it being a bug, it needs to be... Because I can't fix it, I will do that. I'm guessing that was the witch. Even though she was wandering around... Oh, I thought we were going to crash. We didn't. That's right. So, let's keep going. I want to find resources. That's all I'm interested in now. Well, resources. As long as it's diamonds and pearls and... What do you mean there aren't any pearls in this game? I demand pearls! No pearls. But that'll do. I'm not going to be out very long because I've forgotten to bring my battery with me. It's still attached to the roof of my house. And yeah, I could go out and come back, I suppose. I could keep an eye on the guys behind me as well, but... Get rid of that damn rat. But the rat came back the very next day. The rat came back, but I thought he was a donut. Now, I have no idea what that song's about either, but that's what I've always understood it to say. But why the rat would be a donut, or why anyone would think a rat was a donut, is just beyond my ken. Beyond my ken it is. I just dinna ken. Diamond horse armor, yay! Oh, hi guys. There's a lot of you, aren't there? But you're not as good as me. Nobody's as good as me, except that Herobrine dude. I do like how all these buildings are distressed now. Definitely makes for an interesting thing. Even when they laggy backwards like that. Clearly the building did that, not me. It wasn't me. It wasn't my fault that did that. Another one over there. We'll have that one as well. No, I mean, that's not the point. The point isn't that they've got really low durability or something. The point is that I can't tell when the durability's up. Yeah, I mean, if it was just had like 400 durability, I could live with that. All I'd do is I would make sure that every time I got to 380 durability, I'd stop. The problem is that you can't tell that because the durability thing's buggered. completely, as far as I can work out. Oh, another bear. Oh, what's that one? Yeah, I'll take that. Oh, a raider tower. I like. Yeah, I quite like raider towers. I don't know what that is in the background there. This here, I don't know what that is. No, I was just hoping it drops some diamond armor. Because ultimately, I don't actually need all the junk I'm picking up, and having the... Right, so I'm gonna, basically, if I can, I'm gonna go to this one first. Because I want to see what it is. Oh, it's a ruin. They're all ruins at this time. Oh, it's this one. I hadn't noticed that. Oh. It looks like it doesn't keep the one that you actually broke, which is a shame. Sharpness and luck of the sea. Not interested in those two, really. Not interested in that now. Just for anyone else. Just want to make sure I'm a bit safe from some sort of attack, anyway. That can go on the floor, that can go on the floor. Pick those up there. Oh, that can go on the floor as well. It is getting dark, you're quite correct. Oh, might be an idea to just, don't think I need to actually carry that all the time. Oh, that's a thought. That's a good question, that. You can put it in there, can't you? I don't know if that actually keeps it powered, though. My understanding was it did, but last time I tried it, it didn't, so... doesn't look like those will come back for me either. Wunderbar. Anything below that? Is it just no? Nothing below that. Right. Oh. Wood casing. Can't remember what mod they're from. Most of engineering, I think. No, not wood casing. Actual additions, maybe. We're having another thunderstorm. I'm well impressed. We don't get them very often around here. I appreciate there are other countries in the world where you may or may not be watching this from, that thunderstorms are far more frequent and much more, dare I say it, deadly, but not here. I don't say that sadly. I like thunderstorms. It's like when I logged off at the end of the last episode, I think. I logged off because there was a helicopter coming, and it's sort of like, well, hang on, helicopters aren't particularly special. The thing is, if you don't live somewhere where helicopters are common, whoa, I wasn't expecting that. Didn't hurt me very much. That guy climbed up from underneath and then put a TNT down, I would think. We won't be doing that again, that's for certain. that stuff, whatever it is. A little bit later on, you can actually get a bazooka, which will be epic, I think. Now I'm going to go climb up that. To do that, though, I'm going to need some dirt, I think. Just run away a bit. Go over here. Wow. That's a bit epic, wasn't it? Huh. Semi-broken cobblestone. Right. Ow, bugger. There's a missing block in there. Door. How many is that? 40, that should do it. But you're not going to tower your way up there because they will all slip sideways. No, of course they won't. They only slip sideways if they're a single tower of the things, and there won't be. They will be like that. There's at least one witch in there. Oh, nearly at the top. Oh, shit! Right, I'm not going to do that. There's more at the top. I hadn't thought of that. I'll have to go in at the bottom and tunnel more. Oh, shut up. This is going to be fun. There's so many mobs around here. Ooh, a ruin. Go away, you. Oh, I'm sitting here and this is so exciting. I'm sort of jiggling my toes. Whoa. It's not that, it's the fact they're spawning in threes now. That's just not... That's not rocket science. No, that's not... God, I've got them all. Something is still firing at me. I hope you can't hear this route. I think you probably can hear the rain. What the hell? Oh, he's down there, I see. Just got rid of them down anyway. The witch is somewhere in that tower. I'm being dripped on now. Why are they attacking each other? Don't know. Send them in there and play with the fishies. Oh, I'm definitely being dripped on. It's quite cold. Ooh! Ah! Yeah, the towers I normally assault are full of... Oh, hell, this is not good. I am being absolutely... It's like sitting under a waterfall. My window is shut as well. This is not good. Right, I'm just getting out of here. There's a rat now. And they're all chasing me like mad. And I can't do anything because of the... Those rats are insane. I want to get up and shut my window before I get drenched. Oh, God. Oh god, it's horrible. It's really raining in quite hard, and I can't find anywhere to get to. I literally only need to stand up. It's nothing a major. It's not going to be a major issue to do. Right. Of course, the camera isn't good enough in this. Oh, you couldn't see the rain dripping down my face. It absolutely heaving it down. And I mean, the window was literally open a bit of a gap just to let some air in. Hey, it's a thunderstorm. I mean, I don't expect it to be perfect. I'm a bit worried the power might go off, but we've got multiple UPS here, so yeah, there's the power going off now. So I've got a UPS that's actually physically attached to the computer, and then the whole house is on a further UPS. Get rid of that. Right, let's take that out of there. Basically, I'm waiting for daylight, and when that appears and we get some daylight, I will make another assault on that tower. A bit annoying actually, because the rain on the roof is so loud I can't actually hear the game any longer. Oh, the game's not making any noise any longer. Ah. Oh, yes it is. I don't know then. Not long before I started recording, there was we had the first part of the storm. We had hail, and the chunk came through the window with such force it took my ear off. Wow, it didn't. It felt like it though. I need something to put in that gap. I think I'll put one of. What do I normally carry there? There must be something else I carry that's normally in my bag. I shouldn't be in there. I can't think what it is. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll top my hearts up there. Oh yeah, that'll be good. Ah, daylight, wonderful. Yeah, I could put a. There's Which way am I going? I want to go towards that. Where am I? I'm right in the middle of the map, but I can't see myself. Oh, I'm there. I want to go back towards that tower, so I'm going to go that way. I can't see it at the moment at all. They don't seem to despawn as quickly as they would in other versions of the game. I will go and have a look at this, however. I've been down to this before, but it doesn't seem to do anything, so it's just a dead-end ruin as far as I can work out. Quite funky ruin, but it's still a dead-end ruin. But there's more of it down there, so I don't know. There's perhaps more to it than I am. No, doesn't appear to be. Well, the thing is, yeah, I'm here for resources more than anything. I mean, I want to go into that tower because it'll have chests, probably have chests in it. Oh, I can hear myself again. That was a bit serious, that rain. We can do with it. It's been really dry around here. I mean, not drought dry. I mean, we're not talking Sahara here, but for the time of year and the activities that go on around here, mostly farming, it's been on the dry side, yeah. I'm not really bothered about these at all. I'm just let's hit him with my sword. 85 to 78. God, that's not a lot, is it? Most of his health in a single hit. Does rather negate the knockback properties, but that's a full barrel, wasn't it? Where's the other one gone? I've got tons of sticks, and the thing is, sticks are really easy to get hold of. You just need a couple of trees. That won't take me more than about 10 minutes to do. So, right, I'm going to assault it from the bottom and work my way up. I think it could take a while. I might die. Buckets of lava are the answer to this, to be fair. In fact, I might not even be able to get into it. I'd forgotten, of course, that they spawn there. And there's at least one Herobrine in there. Oh no, Herobrine's not there. He's actually out here. And I've got the wrong sword for dealing with Herobrines. Right, no, I'm giving up. No, not giving up. I have given up that particular... Oh, hell! No way, mate! That's just not on. Particularly as the flaming turrets will kill me to get to you. If I... That's just insane! I mean, that wasn't a short jump. That was a long way to go. Right, well, I empty my bags out while I'm here. Bot. I've got 16 bots. That's alright. Let's say they do not have anywhere to go. Alright. That isn't on. Is that on? That's not on, is it? Not on. Right. That's alright then. I want to get to that and grab all of those hearts. I'll take those while I'm here as well. I'm not leaving it on because I don't want the game to crash while I'm not here, sort of thing, so... we've still got 3 bottles left. So, we go into there like that. To be fair, I think I might just keep those in anyway. Oh, bugger. I know what I was going to do while I was there, and I haven't done. I was going to get my battery for charging things up with. I don't really like going back and forwards like that, but, right. Oh, I'll be alright for now. Now, where was I going? I want to go back to there, want I? That way? I'll go to that one first. Oh no, I've been there. So I will just go that way. Unless I find those, of course. At which point I will trigger them. There's one there, but I think if I use this one, they'll all of them will fall down. I would think. So really and truly, that's not a lot of damage, considering it's got 60 base damage to it. I think it's probably because the crossbow doesn't pay any attention to armour, whereas this thing clearly does. He was carrying a can opener, wasn't he? I find it. No, oh well. What happened to the barrels of it? they go? Oh, there's one there. Oh, I see, they're over here. They weren't over there at all. I've been to the top of there, I think. I'm fairly certain I've been to the top of there. What's worse, if I actually get to that one and trigger and break it, all the stuff will fall down to the bottom of there. So, I'm not going to do that. If I fall down whilst hopping across this, and I hope I don't, I would then go down and, you know, get the rest of them. Oh, look. Here's some I prepared earlier. Hello, Mr. Herobrine. Still heading the completely wrong direction. You may well ask why I don't use those, but to be honest, they're garbage. Unless you've got all the expansions to them and they're been there before, and even then they're not. By this level, they don't do enough damage. And the bullets aren't terribly easy to make, and you know you can't reload them quickly. And I mean, last time I was playing this pack, when I was using those, I think I ended up with a sack. It's the same sort of thing when I had the laser guns. I ended up with a sack full of guns, which is all right, but it's sort of annoying to have to manage it all the time. And whilst the pack does actually have a sorry, not the pack, the I don't know. I just want to go to the top of that. I don't want to have to faff around. Especially if that happens whenever you break one of those things. Seriously, a drone? You'd be kidding me, man. When is a drone a raider? How many mobs? Right, I am not going to get up that tower, am I? Realistically. No, they're spawning on every level, and there's a witch there. Oh, it's inside the tower, I think. The only way I can get up that tower is to get to the top first, like I tried before. Let's go somewhere and get some more soil. We're going to try it again. Not working as well as it should do because my silver pack that I'm carrying deletes those blocks, these blocks. That's left over from digging out the mine colonies thing. Right. How are my batteries doing? Not too brilliantly, but not awful yet. Well, what I'm actually going to try and do is I'm trying to get to one of those little rooms, rather than trying to go straight up Well, actually, no, I'm going to go straight up the main thing. Bollocks to it. I'll try and go up faster than they can. I only had 40 last time, didn't I? Doesn't help that it's got full of silverfish as well. I don't know that they'll dig. I don't know they'll build all the way up. They might do. Got a witch underneath me somewhere, I think. I've just been poisoned. Mine underneath me. How about there? Not a lot I can do about it until... I think that's a screamer, based on where its arms are. The problem is, the witches have this like pushback effect. Even though I can't see the witch, it's in there somewhere, and it's pushing them all away from me. That might be the witch there. That is the witch there. So we get rid of that witch, and we'll be better off. What's more, not only is that a witch, it's an invisible witch. It's now a dead witch. We might get things coming up the sides, but I think we're probably a bit high up for them. But I've been wrong before, so that's not really a... No, but I can see them coming, can't I? So... Well, I normally do it in the corner. It makes it much harder for them to... It was just a handy space to have it, I suppose. Oh, success at last. Right. But actually, that chest was quite a good chest. It had lots of things in it I wanted. That'll slow you down, mate. You won't be jumping from that water to me as easily. Mining laser at this point would be quite useful, I think. You just shoot the bloody spawners. To be fair, I don't know that you can do that with mining lasers, but yeah. No, I tend to leave the corners alone if I can, because if I think about it, I leave the corners alone because it means I have space to, jump to if I want to get away from something. Which, if I forget what I'm doing, I don't. Read difficulty 21, yay! You see, I've space to get out of his way now. Not perfect, because he can almost build up vertically than I can jump, which is a bit scary. Of course, we've got a witch down there as well. What fun. I think the witch is in that corner, but I could be, again, it could be wrong. How's that look about it? In fact, I think that one there in the silver armour is the witch. Nope. If it's not in that corner, it's probably in the other corner then, immediately below me. Oh no, maybe not. Seems to be anyone immediately below me, does there? No, I once thought that it would be a good idea to have a witch captive in your base, in the middle of your base. It would keep all the other raiders away from you. But I never found a way of making it work. The witch is having a scrap, or a witch and something else is having a scrap, I think. Coal. All this stuff, eh? That's the witch there. How can I tell? Because she says witch above his head. And he's dead now. Right, ooh. A bit funky, isn't it? Lava's better because it eats the stuff that's dropping all over the floor as well. It doesn't eat the chest, so that's all they really want. And it kills them. Well, I suppose quicksand would be the best one because they wouldn't be jumping in that, would they? Somewhere on the way we've got a... The thing is, if you notice, when you are... Boom trap. Oh, that does probably explodes. If you notice, when you are fighting them... Oh, he was actually an ally. Alright, he's no longer an ally. They will tend to try and get underneath you before they start digging up to you. Yeah, so the water pushing them away means that... It doesn't work entirely, because they still do it when they jump anyway, but... Pardon me. I have no idea. There's still plenty of mobs in here, though, aren't there? Probably another 4 levels. I might not actually get all the way to the bottom, to be fair. Pretty impressive arrow, though. Those are actually going through the floor. Well, at the moment, I'm thinking I'm going to pick out as much... Oh, I will keep doing that. I'm going to pick as much of this junk up as possible. Yeah, and then I'm going to throw it away. Onion helm. Those I'm not worried about, because they will actually... Oh, spectral trap, I want that. They're nice. Spectral traps will show where people are. I would think there's a boom trap down there, which is what's making the banging noises. Iron claws, 2.8 attack speed, so they're nice and fast, but they do no damage. So, not a lot of point really then, is there? Ah. One crossbow down. With no warning. It was still not. It wasn't full health, but it certainly wasn't as badly damaged as you'd be led to believe with it breaking then. If this one breaks, I will go back to my base and cry. I think. No, I don't know. I'll get a new one. Without yeah, I'll just hack it in because, as I say, I don't object to them breaking. I don't even object to them breaking at a low level of damage, but because I can't tell when that is going to be, I object to that. He's a very weak sort of raider, aren't they? $285 damage, health even. 4 shots. I would say that is the bottom line, the layer I got into originally. Could be wrong. But there's no spawner in it, and if you remember, I've destroyed the spawner at the bottom. Although, to be fair, that looks like a second layer. As though there's, 2 layers between. Don't know. Right, let's go and get my water. To be honest, I think that might not be the second layer. It might be where someone's blown a hole in the side when they've been witch fighting or something. It doesn't look like it's the second layer after all. Oh, well, we'll see, no doubt, soon. He looks a bit red, doesn't he? Yeah. That is not where I came in. The reason I say that is because there's a spawner down there. And if you remember, pretty much the first thing I did after smashing my way in was defeat this spawner. Oh my god, we were an hour 20 minutes in. Nobody told me about that. You're all terrible. You just want me to just play this game all the time, don't you? Right, I'm going to exit. Not exit. I'm going to stop there. Make it a bit safer. End the episode there. I will be back in about 10 seconds. So until that point, cheerio.